talk to me. What's new?
Boy, works, everything's new, man.
Yeah.
Just forever working, man. Putting out stuff on to the next one. That's how I like to work. Keep the momentum up.
Yeah.
And just keep pushing, man.
Big stuff. So obviously Crystal Clear just dropped.
Yeah.
Before that change, how you feeling with those two things that have dropped out?
Don't forget Major Problem.
Major Problem, sorry.
Yeah, SVTV warm-up session.
Forget you've been busy,
Bro,
sorry.
I've been busy, man. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just pushing everything out. Some things have been doing better than others. Like I feel like Major Problem done better than Change. I feel like Crystal Clear's doing the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some people liked my warm-up session, some people did it. It's all different. It's all different feedback, but it's all good as long as they're watching and they have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind.
So for people that don't know how they don't know, can you give them a bit about the journey?
The journey.
How you got here, how you started off, etc., etc.
Yeah, I started off like most guys, I suppose, in the school playground and all that.
Yeah.
Beatboxing, spitting over other guys' beatboxing and stuff. The main thing about my story is I was really good at English in school, man.
Yeah.
I loved English. They get me. I got good grades in English.
Yeah.
I love poetry.
Yeah.
That's where I started, really. Poetry. I used to recite a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
I could read a poetry book twice over and recite the whole thing back to you. So that was my skill. That was my, you know what I mean. And that just developed me to writing my own stuff, writing my own poetry first.
Yeah.
And then writing my own lyrics, man. Do you know what I mean? So I've just been doing that from a young age, bro. Yeah.
So I've noticed that you can do everything. I've seen you on grime. I've seen you do rap. You can say I've seen you do like hip hop. See you on something different. And Crystal Clear, there's a bit more of a drill sound.
Yeah,
Like, how come you always change up your style? Is that how you are? Did it come naturally, or?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just natural for me to adapt to any genre, really, man.
Yeah.
It's just all music for me. Do you know what I mean? It could be a disadvantage and an advantage to either stay in one lane or to branch out into other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could, like they say, you could be a master of one trade or a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think I do every genre to a high standard. Do you know what I mean? So, and I want to show how eclectic I am and how versatile I am. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I do everything, man.
Is there a preference, or you just whatever you feel at the time, or if you hear a beat, you're like,
Yeah.
no, I've got something for everything. So
Yeah,
I'll
I got
just
something
jump
for
on.
everything. Yeah, that's what it is. I got something for everything. My preference, really, to be honest, the music I listen to,
Yeah.
not necessarily the music I make.
Fair play.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm old school, man. I listen to a lot of like R&B, old school R&B.
Yeah.
I like my reggae vibes. I like, you know what I'm saying, the old school bashment.
Yeah, them Sunday vibes.
Yeah, so it's like that's my influence from what I've grown up on. Do you know what I mean? That's what I like to listen to. Not necessarily. I couldn't tell you the last time I put on a grime song to listen to, like, in my own time. Do you know what I mean? As much as I might do that genre, it's not necessarily as much as I love it. Not necessarily I listen to every day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you. How important is like views and stuff, and people? Do you look at stuff like that? Or you like, I do look at it. I look at it one eye.
I do. Yeah, exactly that. I look at it one eye open. I'm not a person that, you know, if I don't get the views I was expecting or wanted, I don't see it as a dishearten me or a knock down. Do you know what I mean? Because you know, views are just one thing in it. You know what I'm saying? Views are just means that it can show you who's looking or who's watching, but it depends who it. I think it depends who's watching your stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not the amount of people that's watching your stuff. Who's watching your stuff? Do you know what I mean? You can have 1 million people watch your stuff, but how much of those million really take into your stuff? Really, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. So yeah, I like my numbers to just come organically. Yeah. Naturally, I'm seeing the growth of my numbers anyway from the stuff that I put out. So I do think it's organic. I wouldn't expect me to put something out and get 1 million views. Do you know what I'm saying? You would think, what the hell? How? Do you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. I want you to see that progress, that, you know what I'm saying, that build up to that 1 million views or to that, you know what I'm saying?
We'll get there, bro.
Come on,
We'll
get there, yeah.
So in terms of like your situation, I understand that are you signed to Major Music, or is that a partnership?
I got a management
Explain how
deal.
that works.
I got a management deal with Sharky Major. So yeah, that's what that contract is. He's my manager, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so wherever I go, I could get a deal today with Sony.
Yeah.
But Sharky Major's my manager. Do you know what I mean? So he showed loyalty to me, I'll show loyalty to him. And
how did that come about?
That's big bro as well. That came about through my brethren King Raw from my ends, also in Major Music Entertainment. We're from the same block. He knew Sharky for a while while Sharky was a bit inactive, should you say. And I would say he had a hand in kind of drawing Sharky back out into making music. And Sharky was on my ends a lot, man. Around the mandem a lot, just chilling on a natural one, do you know what I mean? And then I think he kind of picked up the vibe that I'd done music. Yeah. And he just gravitated towards my thing, and from there, we just started working, man. And then we've turned it into more of a professional thing.
In major music, I understand this yourself, Talifa, Tommy B. Is there other people in the...
Yeah, there's King Raw. Yeah. There's Biggaman, the producer. Yeah. There's Fumin. Fumin's also a part of Major Music Entertainment. A guy called Myth from G-Force, who used to be in a crew called G-Force back in the day.
School. Myth and Triggs.
Myth and Triggs,
G-Force,
right, exactly.
No Merch.
Right, Myth's also in it. But other members are more active than other members. Black Steve, how can I forget Black Steve? Okay. Stormin's little brother.
Oh, wow.
R.I.P. Stormin.
Legendary.
So there's a few people in the team, but like I said, more people are active than others. Do you know what I mean? But everyone's doing their own bits in their own way. Do you know what I mean? So it's all good.
So for us, obviously, we pay a lot of attention to socials, but you drop quite frequent freestyles. If you go back to the Brownstone, and what makes you do those freestyles and give that people that free smoke or them free bars?
I got bars for days, bro.
Just natural.
For decades. I got bars for decades, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, our Chip says don't run out of bars. Like, say, man, don't run out of bars, bro.
That's the real artist right there, bro.
Yeah, man, don't run out of bars. Like, even if I haven't been actively in the public, like dropping music, I've always been writing, bro. I haven't stopped writing from the age of 15. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always been writing, and I think my writing's been at a certain level, so I could give you bars from 2007. Wow. And you probably wouldn't know that it was a 2007 bar. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You might think I wrote it yesterday and just tried to drop it. So I've got them. But like I said, I was good at reciting. I remember a lot of bars. I got over 1,000 bars in my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's my thing, man. Yeah, I got bare bars, man.
In this era, obviously we know there's a lot of people talking a lot of road stuff, or people say a lot of crud. But I feel like in your music you have a message, and your kind of bar content is up there with the best. Like, where does that come from? Why don't you just go with do what everyone else is doing, and try and like just go with that way? Then just always giving them real content, real bars, and kind of really think about your lyrics. Like, where does that come from?
I think it's come from an age thing, man. I think like I was born in '89. I think I was like the last of the dying breed of that era, who kind of caught the old school wave, but still in tune a bit with the new law and what's going on. So I got that balance. So I think I can articulate myself in a way where the older generation will understand, and they think it's content, but still wavy enough or cool enough for the younger lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So 100%. That's the angle I try to go with. But it comes naturally, man. It comes naturally through just who I am. Like you're never just one person, innit? You got so much different sides to you, innit? You know what I mean? So you might get a bit of crud from me. Yeah. You might get a love song from me talking about gal, or you might get a bossy song talking about gal, or you might, do you know what I'm saying?
What you're feeling at the time. Like,
exactly.
Got different emotions.
Exactly, because I come with different emotions and different things. So you're going to see that in my music.
Definitely. So if I was to describe you to someone that's never met you, how would you like to be described as an artist? Obviously not as a person, but as an artist, as K9, how would you like to be described?
It's a good question. How would I like to be described? I'll just say be honest about my music. Be honest about what you think I am. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I would like people to know that obviously I'm versatile and eclectic. Like you said before, you see me on different genres. I think I've shown that, so I like people to know that. And yeah, man, just
be modest, bro.
Take me how I come, innit? Yeah. Take me how I come, innit? I don't want to say one of the best or one of the. Just take me for how I come, and if you rate my thing, let me know you rate my thing.
Yeah, just say it.
Just say it. Be honest with it. If you don't, say you don't rate it, and that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with it either way, because I'm comfortable with what I do. Do you know what I'm saying? And anyone who gravitates towards my thing, I got support for them. You know what I mean? If they support my thing, so it's all good, man.
So what's 2019 looking at? What's the plan for the rest of the year or going forward? What's the setup?
Just the setup is similar to what I've been doing recently, man.
Okay.
Just dropping singles. I've got videos. I've got a video coming out soon, like the next probably couple of days, with my guy Joe Fire.
Yeah.
We done a song called Regulation.
Yeah.
I'm always dropping stuff, man.
Yeah.
I shot something with New Motion not too long ago. I got a Nipsey Hussle freestyle coming out. So we working. I'm always working, man. Hopefully, maybe maybe end of this year, beginning of next year. I'm looking forward towards a headline show, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's just in the future. Do you know what I mean? Right now, I'm just focused on building up my hype, my momentum, and dropping music and letting people know I'm here and I'm here to stay.
Big stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
So I just want to say thank you for coming down and spending time with us.
Come on, bro.
And wish you all the best of luck for this year.
Thank you,
And
bro.
you know, you got our support.
Thank you,
Cool.
bro.
I've never been no yes man. I ain't quick to say yes man. I ain't want to say yes man, just so I can impress man. But you man are some yes man. Always quick to say yes man. You're the type to say yes man, just so you can impress man. Some man just say yes to dons, but me I got my own mind. I'm not watching with the restaurant. I don't take orders like restaurants. I just tell a man no. Like I don't know what you're expecting from me. You must have read me wrong. Me, I know my head is strong. Me, I just do my own thing. Man, I have to learn to do their own thing. Cause you're some yes man. I air for the next man, but it's you who goes bing. When that boat is due to go sink, are you gonna float alone or go swim? What you don't think? If he fails, you fail. You both lose, you won't win. I've never been no yes man. I ain't quick to say yes man. I ain't want to say yes man, just so I can impress man. But you man are some yes man. Always quick to say yes man. You're the type to say yes man, just so you can impress man. You man lack that basic substance. Like reading a manual, man gotta take instructions. From the east side of the compass, where we keep it 100. Nah, I don't wanna be in your circle, I'll stay on the circumference. Cause them man are some minions, they ain't got no opinions. And that's why they seem to always agree what a next man's thinking. They get sent on a mission and say yes in an instant. And they seem to be willing, there's no need to convince them. I've never been no yes man. I ain't quick to say yes man. I ain't want to say yes man, just so I can impress man. But you man are some yes man. Always quick to say yes man. You're the type to say yes man, just so you can impress man. I've never been no yes man. I ain't quick to say yes man. I ain't want to say yes man, just so I can impress man. But you man are some yes man. Always quick to say yes man. You're the type to say yes man, just so you can impress man.